The field. Every neighborhood has one. Grass, concrete, or dirt. The stage is the same. The rules, unwavering. And the goals, beautiful.
It goes in! It's unbelievable!
Now, in its 107th year, America's oldest soccer tournament is back. One cup, open to all. The 2022 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup.
Welcome into the 2022 U.S. Open Cup. Tonight, we are live from the friendly confines of George Finney Stadium. It is the beautiful campus of Baldwin Wallace here in Berea, Ohio. Tonight, Cleveland SC looks to defend their home pitch against Chicago FC United. And this is far more than a scrimmage, fans. This is far more than some preseason game. This is the real deal. Yes, here we are. Late March, and what do we have? Well, we have some soccer to call. Usually we don't get to do that until May, so this is definitely a big step up in competition for everybody involved as we begin the 2022 U.S. Open Cup. Going from left to right on your screen is going to be Cleveland SC. There in the white tops. White jerseys there with the orange trim and orange trunks. Going from right to left on that TV screen is Chicago FC United. Going from right to left, red tops, gray trunks. As we begin play here and get settled in, want to run past you some starters tonight for Chicago FC, the United. It is Amin Araki, Munir Alami, who's number 7, number 13, Ricardo Avelis Jr., number 16, Jacob Graber, number 4, Kevin Kenton, number 12, Andy Lomeli, number 8, Gian Magno, number 17, Pau Matteo Chacon. Number 22, Peter Olsen. Number 6, Jesus Perez Jr. And number 2, Andres Vasquez. And as you can see, the 6th City Syndicate. Cleveland Soccer known for that here in the NPSL, at least. A rowdy fan bunch. And they've begun the festivities immediately with a smoke bomb out there, so not too windy of a night. Shouldn't really interrupt anything. I am Vince McKee of KeonSports.com. Make sure you check us out, KeonSports.com. All right, here we go with some soccer action. That's Chris Saveco getting tripped up by number 22 of United. And there's Peter Olsen there. We'll draw the whistle.
Chicago foul.
Bubby Canchar now. He's been a staple of that Cleveland SC defense going on about his fourth year, really. When you look at Cleveland SC, formed in 2018, as Cleveland soccer fans know here. Oh, look at that. Connor Cable got a little bit of sloppy there. And Cleveland SC caught a break. That could have been a bit dangerous. Out of play on Chicago. But as we were saying, back in 2018, there was no soccer in Cleveland, or else there looked like there was going to be no NPSL soccer, as it was AFC Cleveland, who won the Hank Steinbrecher Cup, had won the NPSL championship back in 2016, came back in 17 to defend it, and then folded. Skip town, left town. Cleveland had no soccer at that time. All right, here comes Cleveland SC. Nope, booted away. Then owner Sam Siebert and a few players stepped in, decided to reform the team, called it Cleveland SC, began playing at John Carroll, and have been at Baldwin Wallace here since 2019. All right, dipping it down low there. Looks like Vinny Bell's going to try to chase it down for SC, and it goes out of play and back over to Chicago FC United. Again, Vince McKee here with you. Want to shout out my usual color guy, Cole McDaniel. We'll be missing you this evening. All right, there's Amir Salyeva going for that loose ball. Booted away. Good job there to head it out. And they'll reset it here. as Chicago FC United is kind of getting their feet wet. And speaking of that, appears to be about a slight drizzle tonight. Was down on the pitch pregame for quite some time. A little chilly, but not that bad. Cable's going to come all the way out. Boots it from the top there of the box. And again, we've known Connor Cable of Cleveland SC to take some chances. And in a game this big, I think they're going to, well, not hold anything back. Mikey Durechik, midfield there. Going to reset it over to Alec Nagucki. Nagucki, second year with SC. Cross midfield again. I'll tell you, fans, you can smell that smoke bomb coming right through the window where we're at right here. I don't know what they're grilling. I'd rather be smelling some hot dogs and hamburgers, but it is what it is. It is soccer. All right, here comes United, looking to get really their first set motion of the night. They got a little something cooking here. Top of the box. Chicago FC has it working. There's Mateo Chacon. Swings it. Oh, he's got to chase that one down. No go there. And looking for a little two-man action with a mean Araraki. And that's a big turnover for Chicago FC because it definitely looked like they had something working there. Here's Saveco for SC, trying to get that back. I gotta say, fans, that, you know, full transparency here, I am seeing Chicago FC for the first time. I gotta tell you, I love those jerseys with the red tops and gray trunks. Looks pretty cool. All right, back we go here. Headed out by SC. Bit of a jump ball coming. Saveco with the header. Out of play. Very early on in this one, as we're in the 6th minute. I'd say about I don't know, 4-2 spread on the minute differential, so pretty much dead even thus far. No shots on goal yet either way. Daniel Koniarsik there. Out to Corbin McAvenue. Going to give you some names in the starting lineup here in a second for Cleveland SC. Let's see where they go with this first. Mikey Durechik kicks it back. Going to reset here. Bit of a boot. Looking for a runner there. That was Philip Sparovac. And actually, Philip is one of the very few new players in this lineup. He may be the only new player from last year. And here he is. Philip across the box, out with it. Oh, good job there by the goalkeeper for...
Save Andreas Vasquez.
Yep, Andreas Vasquez will get credited for the save. That's the first shot on frame for Cleveland SC. All right, fans, we're going to keep track of shots on goal tonight, shots on frame as they call it, some corner kicks, and obviously the goals. Connor Cable way out of position. Will he get burned? Shot! Knocked out of the bounds, out of play by Bobby Ganchar. And again, Connor Cable taking some unneeded chances. And that was number 7. Munir Alami had a shot at that.
Chicago corner.
Here we go. First corner kick of the match. Just set it, and there it is. Here we go. Chicago will set it up. Corner kick number 1. To the middle it goes. Headed out just a bit. They'll keep it in their possession. Jump ball there. Headed out. And who are they going to call this for? Another corner coming for Chicago FC. Vince McKee of Keon Sports Media Group.
Chicago corner.
With you here. Lamar Hunt, U.S. Open Cup 2022. Check us out. KeonSports.com. That's K-E-E on sports.com. And that one, again, goes out of play. And my eyes might be deceiving me because I thought it was off of United, but I guess not, because here comes corner kick number 3. And here's how they add up pretty quick. Really 3 corner kicks in 1 possession already. There it goes again. This one will go out of play. It will stay with Chicago, but it's going to allow Cleveland to kind of reset their defense here, as it will be a throw-in. Number 12, Andy Lomili Set the throw in here for FC. Now it's starting to rain a little bit harder. Shot in. We're not.
Save, Connor Cable.
Not really going to consider that one a shot on frame. As we can hear Sean Bartzik making his Cleveland SC debut tonight as the PA announcer. Shout out to Sean. Here's Bobby Kanchar over to Saljevic. Saljevic back to Kanchar. Gets bumped in. Here's Saveco down the sidelines. Saljevic again. They'll reset up shop. Here's Mikey D. Nope, going to go wide on Mikey D. And here comes Cleveland SC looking to push the action right now. SC again has it. Over to Saljevic. Saljevic looking. Finds Saveco on the outside. Here's Saveco near side to us. Saveco crosses to the middle. Vinny Bell looking for the header. Nope. Out of play. Here's Mikey D with a shot. Wide of the net. Just wide. But oh, a good look there for Cleveland SC. Our first serious, possible, kind of, sort of, maybe goal action of the season. Let's look at that replay. Good rip there by Mikey Durechik, just a bit wide. Back at it we go. Inside the box. Chicago FC looking to move quick here. Oh, a little contact there, no call. Cleveland SC really just trying to push that as quickly as they could. That's Andrew Nicholas. Nicholas saw some time with the team last year, was not a full-time starter, saw some minutes. A lot of those minutes really in that position, center back, would have went to Tom Beck. All right, here's Saveco. Crosses over, and actually that was Nicholas, my apologies. In the 11th minute here. Seen a little bit of action both ways at this moment. Real only what I would call a serious threat on goal was that Durechik kick there. Each team with one shot on frame so far. And obviously those three corner kicks a little bit earlier there in succession for Cleveland SC. Three corner kicks for Chicago, one shot on frame, then the one shot on frame for Cleveland. All right, 13 down on the pitch for Chicago there. Now he's up. This time of year, I don't think either team's going to have to worry about cramping. Definitely what I wouldn't call human by any stretch out there. Clean first 12 minutes of action, no cards. And first action of the 2022 campaign for both teams. Right now, probably just kind of getting their legs underneath them. A lot of these guys for Cleveland SC play for the Cleveland Crunch of the Indoor Soccer League. But as we all know, much, much different game is the outdoor version of soccer. All right, Chicago FC, as we said, going from right to left on your TV screen. Red tops, gray trunks. That's Mateo Chacon with it. Over to Perez Jr. Looking to play that far side, get something working out there. Nothing yet. Bats around midfield with Araki. Arakai. Back to Chacon. Not sure if there's any relation to the legendary boxer Bobby Chacon. We need to have our crack stack of researchers looking at that one a little bit later. Vince McKee with you. Key on Sports website. Go check them out. KEOnsports.com. 0-0, 13 minutes into this. And Chicago FC really playing some wide passes here, not taking too many chances. Chacon Inside, he's got a runner. Here we go. Cable comes all the way up. Let's see what the call is. They might call Bobby Ganchar, and if they do, oh wait, here we go. No, it's not. All right, so that's going to go on the new guy, Filip Sparovac, our first yellow card of the night. And for a second there, I thought they were going to call Bobby
Yellow
coming
card
up
has
on
been
that.
issued to number 23, Filip Sparovac.
So I got him as Filip. Either way, Filip Sparovac went ahead, and they're going to call slide tackle on that. Maybe a little too much aggression. Garners the yellow card. And Connor Cable comes up and gobbles it up. All right, so we're going to reset up there about 37 yards away. Definitely want to thank our staff here in the box with me tonight. These replays have been tremendous. That one into Connor
Save
Cable.
Connor Cable.
Shot on frame. Technically a shot on frame there for Chicago. That's their second. 0-0, 0-0, however you want to say it. Cleveland and Chicago FC United. Berea Mid Park, Ohio. On the campus of Baldwin Wallace. Trussell Field, George Finney Stadium. We got about 4 names for this place, anything you want to call it. The soccer action has been tremendous over the last 4 summers. Near side back to us is Chacon.
Hey, Cleveland.
Really a lot of
Cleveland
three-man
Soccer
action
Club would like to
tonight.
thank our
Rocky,
superb broadcasters in the
Warner,
booth with
Alami.
us, covering all home games for 2021. Key on Sports. Be sure to watch the replay of the match anytime from our website, clevelandfc.com.
All right, ball out of play. We'll reset it up here. Far side from us. Turnover back to Chicago FC. Looking for a little one-man here. Open, Cable all the way out. Slides and gets it. Then gets it kicked away. Shot wide. I don't think it would have counted anyways. It doesn't. So a little chippiness right here early on. Connor Cable making himself known. Sliding all the way up to the 10. Hey, it is what it is, but on a wet night like tonight, I don't know how many of those kind of chances I want to take if I'm Connor Cable. All it's going to take is one of those balls to slip off of him and have a wide open net for the United. As you guys saw the replay there, I mean, that's the official's decision there. If the official says he was okay to kick it away from him, all of a sudden Cleveland's in big trouble. All right, Vinny Bell now. Here's Bell. Knocked away. Back to FC United. All right, here's Chicago. Chicago now. Cross midfield. Looking to get something working. They got some numbers. Here we go. Near side to us. Chicago looking for some action. Goes across the box. This is danger for Cleveland if they can't get reset up on defense. John Magno. Back over to Chacon. Here's Amari. Shot, goal! And this one finds the back of the net. Bobby Ganchar off his foot. Excellent job there for Chicago. That's a self-goal on Cleveland. You don't see many of
Chicago United
those.
goal.
And that one is off Bobby Ganchar's left foot. Gonna go ahead here in a second. I'm sure yep, there's the replay. Now let's take a look at this, fans. Good setup, as I had just said, for Chicago. Cleveland better get positioned. They didn't. Watch Ganchar on this now. Here's the shot. Watch Ganchar's left foot. Boink. Right past Cable. Definitely not what you want to have happen. And I'm not a scorekeeper, but for me, that's what they call a self-goal. So no goal, technically, in the scorebooks for any kind of player for Chicago. But as far as the differential goes, that goes against Cleveland. And we're going to mark it on our handy-dandy chart here. 18th minute goal for Chicago. So if you're Cleveland, that's really got a sting. As I take a look at my handy dandy stats here, really only 3 actual shots on frame today for Chicago. They haven't done too much, but that's definitely a situation for Cleveland you want to have to avoid. You never want to have to go home and tell your friends and your family I scored a goal tonight for the other team. All right, let's see how Cleveland can rebound from that. Far side they come. Over the middle. Oh! That will go out of play. I believe that was Durechik with that shot from the far left. And it just sailed right over the middle there. But Cleveland being aggressive. All right, let's take a look. Yep, that's Mikey D. So Durechik boots it just a bit north and out of play. Have to like that aggressive nature for Cleveland, though. And you got to remember, guys, these are 2 clubs that don't play each other. So what they've seen of each other is a little bit here and there on tape, especially with this being the first game of the season. You don't know what either team's going to pull. This is the kind of night you want to take some chances. Out of play near side to us. All right, here we go now. Admir Soljevic over inside to McAvenue. Nope, stolen away by Chicago FC, but booted back. Cleveland got real lucky there with the turnover, and out of play it goes. All right, now fans, thank you. In case you're just joining us, we are entering the 21st minute of this one. 1-0 Chicago FC. Knocked out here. Cleveland looking to escape some danger. Saveco near side to us. Here's Saveco. Back over to Mikey D. Near side. That's Nichols. We're going to reset up here. Nichols has it. Now on the far side, he's got Vinny Bell and Soljevic in the middle. He's going to try to dip it in, and that will go out of play as he was looking for Filip Sparavak on that one. As we said, 1 goal thus far tonight in that 18th minute. Off the foot of Kanchar, past his own goalkeeper. Mikey D now. Midfield here. Cleveland taking their time. As we said, usually, you see guys like Tom Beck out there on a regular basis. Definitely missing him tonight. All right, inside to Soljevic. Back out to Nichols. Would love to see Daniel Koniarczyk get involved here at some point. Obviously, Danny Rupel not in uniform tonight for Cleveland SC. Definitely a big loss. Over to Vinny Bell. Bell now, good spin there. Still looking to get something going. Nope, out of play. All right, official call will have this go back to Chicago FC. Vinny Bell in the corner. Knocked away. FC looking to clear it. Nope, there's Saveco. This is danger. Here's Saveco. Cleveland needs to do something with this opportunity. Mikey D now. Here's Durechik. Mikey has it. Looking to turn that corner. And really just spun out of play. All right, corner kick time here as I see Soljevic looking to chase that down for Cleveland. This will be their first corner kick. If
Cleveland FC corner.
Soljevic with the boot over the middle, headed out by FC. Loose ball there. And Chicago, yep, good move there by Chacon. Almost turned possession. And then Koniarczyk about midfield there. It does, in fact, go out of play. 24th minute in this one. Rainy night here in Berea, Ohio. Throw-in coming for SC. Vinny Bell now. Knocked away. There's Saljevic with a chance. No, beautiful job there by the defenseman Jacob Grieber of FC. Good physical defense there again by FC. Let's see if there's which way the whistle's going to go. We'll stay with Cleveland, as that was Amin Araraki on that one. '24th minute. Chicago FC, Cleveland SC opening round here, at least for these two teams. U.S. Open Cup winner will head out to Madison, Wisconsin from here. I believe they're taking on the Flamingos, the winner of this one. All right, not too much action here. Here's Chacon near side to us. Chacon again gets it out. Good job there by Cleveland. Getting the turnover again is Amin Araki there. We've seen him quite a few times not able to maintain possession for Chicago. But I'll tell you what, at this point, Chicago has made the most of the opportunities they have. There haven't been many, but they've made the most of it. Cleveland SC more or less has really controlled the tempo of this game. Got a whistle here. And player down for Cleveland SC. As we said a little bit earlier, I'd be very surprised to see a lot of cramps tonight. But that almost looks exactly what's going on there as he's grabbing his calf. That could be a big loss too, as Mikey D, one of the veterans of this team, one of the captains for many years, been a leader. Just trying to get a number there. Looks like Durechik, but cannot. Oh, there we go, number 23. All right, so that's actually, that's Filip Sparovac. His first game with the team. Looks like a cramp. Maybe rolled ankle at the worst. All right, so they're going to take a minute out. Take a look here at Philippe. Hi, fans. Use this moment to give you a few stats as well. Official numbers here. 3 corner kicks on the night thus far for Chicago FC. Those all came in a matter of about a minute and a half of each other. 3 shots on frame. That 1 goal in the 18th minute. And really for Cleveland SC, they've pretty much not done anything. 1 corner kick, 1 shot on frame. That was by Durechik. And really it was a burner. Turned and blasted it, but just didn't work out. All right, so he's going to leave the pitch here. And we're going to see what head coach Lewis Dunn decides to do as far as a new entrant onto the pitch here. Thus far, I haven't seen anybody else come on.
Cleveland SC would like to give a big welcome to the Tri-City Titans. A lot of the ball boy and ball girls tonight are from the Tri-City Titans, and there's a few extras as well from a couple other towns, but we want to thank Tri-City Titans, and you can follow them at tricityunited.com. Their slogan being, United we play, United we win.
All right, here we are, 20th minute, wrapping up now, 1-0, Chicago FC in the lead here. Long ball by Cable, headed there by Vinny Bell. Both teams might be starting to feel a little bit of fatigue here. All right, Chicago has it. And guys, again, I'm just counting heads and players out there for Cleveland. If I'm not mistaken, they didn't run anybody else out there. Yeah, I mean, so right now Cleveland playing one man down. All right, FC here, far side to us. As we approach the 30th minute coming up here very shortly. 1-0 Chicago. And that's going to go out of play. Be a goal kick there for the United. Good turn. Nichols has it as Chicago looks to defend whatever Cleveland has going on here, but they really haven't done much. That's going to go out of play. So another unforced error by Cleveland. All right, here we are. And actually, Cleveland had Filip Sparovic run back on, so now both teams at full strength yet again. As Lewis Dunn refrained. Here's a shot on frame. Saved by Connor Cable. I was going to say there, though, Cleveland head coach Lewis Dunn did not pull Sparovic. Just kind of let him walk off his ankle or whatever the issue was. He's back out there now. And it's kind of a good job there by Lewis Dunn, saving a sub.
Hi all, do you want to look like the players and coaches of Cleveland SC? Local manufacturer, United Apparel is a spot for all goods of Cleveland SC. Make sure you check out the website for
Vince
the best
McKee here with you.
SC gear at
SC going from left to right
clevelandsc.com.
on that TV screen. Orange trunks, white tops, orange trim. As Chicago FC United in town with a 1-0 lead. Trying to make Cleveland's tournament bid here one and done. We will see what happens next. All right, Cleveland SC still looking to get something going here. Knocked out of play. Should be a throw-in, and it is. Corbin McAvenue on the throw-in. Looking for the center there. Here's Vinny Bell. Over, shot, Sparovic, no good. Beautiful save there, Andreas Vasquez. Official shot on frame for Cleveland, their second of the match. All right, back to live action we go. Vinny Bell looking to chase that one down. Out of play. I would definitely say it's not pouring, but it's a little bit more than a drizzle. So we're just going to go ahead and say kind of a pesky rain at this point. Good look at the replay there for Cleveland SC. They're really their first shot on frame in about almost a half an hour. It's been a while. All right, Cleveland SC gonna go right off that whistle. Bobby Canchar. Near side back to us. Coney Arsic. Now to Saveco. Saveco near side looking over that defense. Goes back to Coney Arsic. Then they try to go through the middle of Saljevic. Booted away. Another great job there by Araki of FC. Again, Cleveland tonight going with those veterans that a lot of local fans know and love. Vinny Bell, number 9. Number 2, Bobby Ganchar. 16, Chris Saveco. 4, Mikey D. Durechik. 21, Daniel Korniarczyk. 13, Corbin McAvenue. 8, Alex Nagucki. Here's Cleveland again now. Good look there, knocked away by FC. And really, Chicago FC, their positioning tonight has been close to perfect on defense. Nice run out there for FC. Tracked down though. Again, 8 Nagaki, 11 Andrew Nichols, 23, a guy we've seen a lot of tonight, Sparovic for Cleveland, picked up that yellow card. And then number 10, another Wiley veteran there, Admir Soljevic. Vince McKee with you. Lamar Hunt, U.S. Cup, first round action. 2022 U.S. Open. That one booted out. Here's Mikey D now for Cleveland. We got a pretty raucous crowd you can hear in the background. Saveco got held there a little bit. No whistle. The fans, we've seen a little bit of action in spots tonight, but kind of a slower approach by both teams at this moment at least. .35th minute of this one. As you guys know, 2 45-minute halves in outdoor soccer at the NPSL and also USL 2 level. And with the exception of Philip Sparovic going down with that rolled ankle for about a minute there, again, clean game, not many cards. I really wouldn't expect much stoppage time at this point at the end of the first half. Maybe a minute at the most. Cleveland's still looking for those openings here. Coney Arsic plays it on the near sideline. There's Mikey D controlling the center as usual. Cleveland has, again, controlled the pace for the most part. Just hasn't been able to do really too much with it. Nothing going there as well. Both teams appear to be fully stocked with backups. We got a glance of them warming up right there for Chicago, always trying to stay loose. .36th minute. Good job there by Bobby. Good head ball, but that's going to go out of play. All right, near side to us. Nichols over to Mikey D. Far side to Nagaki. We're going to get a runner there also with on that far side. Haven't really seen him tonight. Haven't really had to call his name much at all, but Corbin McAvenue. Saveco resets it. And out of play. Fans, I want to thank you again for joining us here at the U.S. Soccer YouTube page. Tuning in tonight, Lamar Hunt, U.S. Open Cup action. All right, good looking turnover here for Cleveland. Can they do something with it? Oh, down he goes. And we mentioned a little bit earlier, we really haven't called a lot of Corbin McAvenue tonight. But Cleveland with a chance there. I don't know if it's a wet turf or what the issue was, but he just kind of went down before he could get a real good placement. But it is out of play, though. Not all is lost for Cleveland. They will get a corner kick out of this.
Corner.
So officially, just the second corner kick of the night. Vinny Bell with a good header there. Way too high, though. 3 points on the field goal, but no luck. So again, just the second corner kick of the night for SC, combined with 2 shots on frame. Really not much more than that for Chicago FC, quite frankly. Chicago threw really just 3 corner kicks, 4 shots on frame. A lot of the action tonight has been contained 20-20. And now you can really see that rain starting to fall hard. Lights on bright here at Baldwin Wallace. Jim Trussell Field. As you can see, really, that rain's starting to get a little bit harder here as we approach halftime in about 7 to 8 minutes. All right, Chicago FC with it. That's Magno. First time we're really calling his name tonight, Gian Magno. Vince McKee with you here. Want to thank you again. For you fans tuning in from Chicago or really anywhere around the globe, a little history for you here. This stadium only about 10 to 15 minutes via the highway from downtown Cleveland. Where in the past, Cleveland SC has actually played a couple games at Cleveland State, University of Cleveland State, the Wolstein Center. Beautiful location there for soccer as well. '40th minute in this one. 1-0, Chicago leads it. As we've said, Chicago right to left on that dial. Television screen. Chicago now taking their time as well they should. Nursing a 1-goal lead here. Ooh, looked like the United was going to set up shop there for a second, but a turnover as they were looking for something near. Oh, there's a whistle. This shouldn't be a card, but I believe it is. I stand corrected, folks. And, you know, I'll tell you what, not sure I agree with that call, but it's going to be a card on Amin Araki.
Yellow card has been issued at number 9.
Only the second
Araki
card of the night.
Chicago FC United.
Maybe take a replay at that one, and let's see at the physicality if we can. As I truly thought that was going to be maybe just a whistle foul at the most. Let's take a real quick look here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It looks like their legs got tangled up, but I'm not really sure how aggressive of a foul that was. All right. Yellow card assessed. On we go. I don't know, fans at home, you tell us what you think, if that should have been a card or not. But I think Chicago might have got dinged and shouldn't have. All right, 42nd minute approaching. Vince McKee here with you. Right now, kind of a stalemate. There we go, a little bit of something there for Cleveland, moving it forward. Took their time though. It took about a minute off the clock, just kind of standing there. Out of play it goes. Near side, right between the benches. I'll tell you what, Cleveland SC certainly would love to turn this around and get this tied before the half, but they're running out of time, and back comes Chicago. Here's FC United. And again, I mean, there's been numerous times where they've tried to get something going in that middle with Gian Magno and just can't do it. Now they're going to try again, though. They got to look here. Oh, boy. Risky play there by Saveco. Ended up hitting the turf. And good thing for him, it wasn't any kind of a handball, or that would have been major issues for Cleveland. But back comes FC. They haven't had many looks tonight, but they've been able to capitalize. And here they come again. Here's FC. Over the middle they go. Header. Resets up shop. That's Magno. Oh, and down goes FC. This should just be a simple whistle and change of possession here.
Chicago FC United foul.
Yep, foul. Yeah, Chicago FC had a shot there for a little bit. Just really couldn't turn it around. Right here. So you look, Saveco goes down, and he's extremely lucky he didn't touch that ball with his hand. Mikey D, near side to Naguki. And now Cleveland looking at about 2 minutes plus stoppage time if they want to try to get on the board in this first half. And, I don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on maybe one particular thing, but Chicago, every time they get a run and a good look, it looks like they're just really setting themselves up perfectly to do damage every single time. Cleveland, quite frankly, is lucky only to be down by 1 goal right now. And Mikey Dretchik looking for something there. Couldn't get any help. Out of play it goes. Fans, full disclosure for you. I mean, as you've been able to put together, I've called a ton of Cleveland SC games. And the one thing I've seen them do is they've slipped up a lot at the end of a first half. At least 3 times last season, they gave a goal with about a minute to go in the first half. Not sure if it was a lack of concentration issue or what the problem was, but it happened quite a few times. Keep your eyes on that as we got about a minute and change to go in this first half. Cleveland SC cannot afford to fall down by 2. And that rain's really coming down. SC with a chance. Over the middle, Saveco, no! Booted away by FC. Great job there by the United. Kanchar will chase this one down. If I'm Cleveland right now, I might just run out this clock, start over in the second half. Don't want any costly turnovers here. Here's Vinny Bell. Bell has it. Over to Saveco. Great job there by FC to steal it away. Alami. Not much will come of that, but still a good job there by Chicago, cutting down any momentum. We'll see if they put up a sign here or make any kind of announcement as to how many minutes of stoppage time we shall have.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached stoppage time. The official time will be kept on the field by the officials.
All right. Okay. As I said, I'm going to go over-under on this about a minute and a half. Bit of a jersey tug there in Chicago. Draws the whistle. As there really wasn't much of anything in that first half. Like I said, we saw 2 yellow cards. Really no arguments over each card. Sparvik went down with an ankle. That was really about it. Fans, want to thank you again for joining us here on the U.S. Soccer YouTube page. All across YouTube tonight for U.S. Soccer. Multiple games going on, and this just has to be a blast for soccer fans really all over the nation. Lamar Hunt, U.S. Open Cup. Cleveland looking for a comeback here in the second half. Unless they can score here in the next 10 seconds or so. Maybe they will. Here we go. Nope. Booted out of play. This might be the final bit of action here, I'd imagine, in the first half. Booted away again by Chicago. Still no whistle, though. Connor Cable. Vinny Bell. Oh, scooped up there by Vasquez.
Save Andreas Vasquez.
Never announced that as a save, so I guess technically a shot on frame, but not much danger at all. Out of play, and that should do it for the first half of action. It does.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first half.
To the 2022 U.S. Open
Your
Cup,
score,
Chicago
Chicago
FC
FC
leads it
United 1,
1-0 after
0.
1. We'll be back with your second half of action.
It's halftime, which means food. Talk of town and Bees Bites food trucks are outside the gate to satisfy your hunger. We want to take this moment to also remind you of those who helped us present this match today. Platform Beer Company, AKA Construction, and Cleveland Custom Homes.
You guys need anything?
Thank you.
Welcome back here
Ladies
at
and
Berea
gentlemen,
Park,
time for the
Ohio.
second half kickoff.
I am Vince McKee with you. U.S. Soccer YouTube. We appreciate you here being with us as we begin the 46th minute of this one. 1-0 in favor of Chicago.
Welcome back,
FC.
fans.
We're going to take a brief moment to kind of walk you through that first half. Really not much to it.
FC 0, and as a reminder,
See
for
where this
those
goes
needing
first
a
there,
cleanup,
though.
Shears and Beard is available for appointments now.
Near side us, McAvenue, on the play. All right, real quick though, fans, pretty much dead even on corner kicks.
It's super easy because
Cleveland
they
FC
care
had
about how you
2,
look.
Chicago FC had 3, but really on the same possession, just over and over again, they were going out of play. Shots on frame for Chicago, 4 officially, with really only 2 that were any kind of danger. Obviously, the one off of Bobby Kanchar's foot went in. That's why we don't even have an official really goal being scored other than a self-goal against Cleveland. And Cleveland FC 3 shots on frame with just 1 of what I would even call serious danger there from Mikey Durecek. Just really a blast, but did not go in. So that's it, folks. 1-0. Not a ton of scoring action, to say the least. And that goal, by the way, as I check my notes, was in the 18th minute. So really was right down the center there in that first half. Either tied or Chicago playing with that lead. Let's see what United could do here to kind of open up the lead a bit now. Just up 1-0. Wow, Cleveland got away with one there, no foul. My broadcast partner on most nights, Cole McDaniel, would always call Vinny Bell the poacher. Does a lot of poaching down low. You don't expect to see him on the sidelines like that. Vinny Bell more so stays positioned in the center of the box. Throw in there. FC looking to knock it out of play. And Chris Savecco suddenly has gloves on. A couple of Cleveland players have gloves. That's a rarity. Looking at fans, it is March, Northeast Ohio, and it is raining. So can't say I blame them. If I was out there, I'd probably put on some gloves, maybe. Let's see what happened here. As it looks like Munir Alami grabbing the back of his head, but that replay didn't show much. His head snapped back a little bit, but didn't really collide in anything that I could tell. Let's take another look here. So he goes up for it. Got Nichols on. Oh, there it is. Yep, certainly. So Danny Koniarczyk drilled him with the point of his elbow. Got lucky there was no card, but he caught one flush. I gotta thank our engineer staff here today from Houston. Tell you what, they're on top of these replays. Is that live speed? I really couldn't tell. It just kind of looked like they both went up for it at once, but he popped them. He popped them pretty good. All right. Cleveland SC got lucky there was no card assessed there. Now you gotta wonder too, how does the rain, as it's increasingly getting steadier and steadier, how is that going to go ahead and kind of alter Cleveland's comeback attempt here? Still just 1 goal, so it's not like they need a ton, but regardless. All right, here's Savecco. Far side, out of play again. And fans, with this being a tournament too, I mean, this is something that could, come down to kicks and overtimes and everything else. So buckle in. Might be a long night. We will see which way it goes. Vince McKee with you here. Cleveland SC hosting this round of the U.S. Cup. Lamar Hunt Cup. Well, there's Munir Alami. He's looking to get it going there, but turn right back over to Cleveland again. Oh, Another quick turnover. Back to Chicago. This is danger. Good boot up that left foot. Now, was that off a Cleveland player? I believe it was off the deflection, but this should lead to a corner kick. It does. Cleveland made a substitution there, guys. Number 22 now in the game. Gabriel Piwu.
Chicago FC United corner kick.
Corner kick for United, their fourth. I'm actually gonna. In the middle they go, and knocked back out of play. So really 4 corner kicks tonight for Chicago. Haven't done anything with any of them. Got to give a lot of credit there to that Cleveland 6-City Syndicate up in the stands. They're having some fun, regardless of the rain pouring down on them. All right, Connor Cable will set this up here as we begin the 52nd minute. And the boot. Head out there by Piwu. Out of play. Should go back to Chicago, and it does. See, Andrew Nichols still out there, so just by glancing over everybody on the field, it looks like it could have been Corbin McAvenue who came out of the game. From what I could tell, it looks like it was Corbin. There's Mikey D looking to chase it down here. FC will keep it in play. And knocked out. Then now, there's McAvenue right there. Actually, Corbin McAvenue. So it looks like no official announcement made, but the only guy that I haven't on the spot now is Danny Koniarsik. Well, there's Danny. So I don't know. 22 came in for somebody. All right, Chicago FC with it. 1-0, playing with the lead. Near side to us, FC. Over the middle they go. Cleveland needs to clear this badly right now. They do. Here's Saveco. Chris Saveco, a little one-man action there. And Cleveland, again, for the most part tonight, has been able to clear out of danger when they've had to. All right, near side to us. McGucky can reset up shop here with Nichols. That defensive line there of Canchard, Nichols, and Saveco for Cleveland. Longtime Cleveland SC defender Colton Long no longer with the club. Really one of their best defenders for multiple seasons. FC with it, left to right on that TV screen, courtesy of YouTube. Again, red tops, white trim, gray shorts. Here's Vinny Bell for Cleveland. Bell looking for that turn. Now we're going to see what kind of urgency Cleveland can play with here down the stretch. 54th minute upon us right now, wrapping up. Here's Vinny Bell. Bell over to Saljevic. Koniarsik. Danny. Far side to Saveco. Saveco looking to come in with it. And not much cooking. Vasquez will wrap that up. That's not even a shot on goal or a shot on frame. Definitely not marking that one. Headed out there by Cleveland. Vinny Bell. This could turn into something. Nichols shot, save. Beautiful job there by Vasquez. As Andrew Nichols went low, but Vasquez, perfect job on that positioning. We're going to stay with it here as Cleveland will maintain possession and goes right back to it. Does McAvenue. But my goodness, great looking shot there for Cleveland. Only their 4th shot on frame. Out of play. And I do see Edmer Saljevic running over for the corner. Take a look at this, folks. Here's Nichols, goes left foot. Oh, beautiful kick save by Vasquez.
Cleveland SC corner kick.
And Admir Saljevic will line up the corner kick, 3rd of the night for SC. Here's Saljevic to Vinny Bell. Vinny Bell now, back to Nichols. Nope, FC is going to clear it. Good job there by Chicago. Tremendous job. And you know, folks, like I said, I know most soccer action in the NPSL and the USL, you're going to see it heat up in May and June and July, clearly. You know, a lot of people talk about they're not used to seeing this in March, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter. This is, to me, this is a playoff atmosphere, the US Open Cup, Lamar Hunt. This is big-time stuff, folks, and you're going to see big-time plays, and that's exactly what they did there. Andreas Vasquez keeping us a 1-0 lead for Chicago. And for Cleveland, that's really, like I said, just their 4th official shot on frame, but, you know, quite frankly, really only their 2nd good look of the entire match. Here we go with Chicago now, looking to create some room. United has it. Perez Jr. outside to Aviles. Inside they go. Aviles has another crack at it. This is danger, folks. Shot! Save! Connor Cable. Left hand dying Sable as Connor Cable went. And that would be his right, actually. I'm looking at it in reverse, but Connor Cable dives to his right, swats it away, and now Cleveland down on the turf. But watch this. Aviles Jr. has it. Goes to that middle. Unbelievable spacing here for Chicago to get an open look at it. And then boom, right here, Perez Jr. Excellent shot. And then Connor Cable diving to his right and getting his right hand just enough fingertips. If Connor Cable doesn't clip his fingernails this morning, or if he would have clipped his fingernails this morning, that would have been a goal. That's how close that was. And now we see Coney Arsic down on the pitch with what, again, appears to be cramps. But, yeah, I mean, let's take a real good look at this. Excellent job here. Setting it up, Perez Jr. You see Coney Arsic go down. An excellent save. And you look and you see Coney Arsic on the pitch. And it almost cost Cleveland a goal. Whatever happened to him almost cost Cleveland a goal big time, because that allowed a wide open turn and shot. Big time save by Cable. And they're going to keep him in the, well, I don't know. We'll see. He looks like he's just going to kind of maybe stretch this out instead of come out of the game completely. All right. Meanwhile, here we go with a corner kick for Chicago after all that. Oh, and bad timing there by FC. Blown opportunity. So for Chicago, that was their 5th corner kick, and really just kind of shot themselves in the foot there as they kicked it completely out of play. Yeah, Coney Arsic's going to stay out there and play through those cramps. Really, Cleveland catching a very, very big break there. Ball out of play again. As that rain starts to pick up. You can see it on your screen, folks. It's really starting to pour now. We've gone from a drizzle to a steady rain. FC near side to us. Cable will come on out. I'm not calling that a shot on frame either, despite what the PA announcer might say a little bit later. All right, here we go. All joking aside, Sean Barczyk done a tremendous job. Congratulations to him, taking over that role from longtime PA announcer here in Cleveland, Mike Travis. Wishing him the best of luck as well. All right, we're about an hour into this one. 1-0. Chicago really just scored that one goal, and they've made it stick to this point. And you also kind of get the feeling here that if Chicago could find a way to slip another one in, go up 2-0, that'd be about it. As Cleveland just really hasn't shown much. Here we go. They might have heard me because back comes United. Shot on goal! Knocked away Connor Cable. And that was a deep ball there. Great job by Jesus Perez Jr. And really, quite frankly, Connor Cable very alert there to save that. 5th shot on frame for FC. All right, here's Perez Jr. looking to catch the defense asleep, and he did. Connor Cable, great save, but really the Cleveland defense turning their back to the play. Here's the corner kick. Chicago going to have a shot here. Nope, they booted out. Updated stats for you: 6 corner kicks tonight for Chicago, 5 shots on frame. Cleveland about half of that with 3 corner kicks, 4 shots on frame. I'll tell you what, folks, Chicago wanting that second goal, that 2-goal lead here. They're playing for it. It's been very aggressive out of this half. "15 minutes into the second half, it's really been all Chicago here. Here's Cleveland. They need something quick. Vinny Bell comes all the way out. Oh, great job by Vasquez. He's able to get back there. My goodness, came all the way out. Little collision city with Vinny Bell. Koniarczyk now to Saljevic. The longer this game goes, that only 1-0, one goal apart, you're going to feel the drama and the tenseness really set in here at George Finney Stadium. Trestle Field, the campus up Alden Wallace. The only place you can call soccer when the stadium goes with about 3 different names. All right, here we go. This is big if FC can connect on this. Near side to us comes FC. Looking for the shot on goal here. Collision, no whistle, wide open. Oh, he couldn't connect. If he could have set himself there, had a good look as Cable way out of position. And that is Azu Milan, who has checked in here in the second half of action. He did not start, but number 5, Azu Milan. Here we go. Let's take a little replay, folks. If he's able to set himself here just a little bit better, watch this now. Right there, right here, and just couldn't. Off the side of his foot and went haywire. But if he could have set himself, would have popped that right over Cable, and Cleveland would have been looking at a 2-0 deficit. As they say, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, it'd be Christmas all year round. It's not. Here we go. 64th minute now. 1-0. Play will stay with Cleveland. That rain continues to intensify right now. Nichols for Cleveland. Booted back out for Chicago. And you can really tell Chicago, even playing with the lead here, playing with a good sense of urgency. It's as if they know if they can get up by 2 goals, that might be it. Serious intensity right now from Chicago. Vinny Bell getting his 2 cents in with the official. Not much there to really talk about. 1-0, 65th minute, Lamar Hunt, U.S. Open Cup, first round. Vince McKee with you. Good job there by FC to keep that from going out of play. FC with it. As we said, checking in, Azu Milan for the second half for the United. Long ball there. Good job keeping that in play for FC. As Peter Olsen really haven't had to call his name all night. Had a little bit of action early on, hasn't done much since, but here's Milan. Back to Olsen. They're going to reset up shop here. Looking to catch Cleveland possibly sleeping. 66 minute. Time winding down in this
Cleveland FC wants to thank all
good
of
header
those
there by
who
Bell.
came out to see us today, including those early birds at Boss Chicken and Beer. If you haven't already, be sure to follow Cleveland FC and Six City Syndicate on socials to learn how you too can become an official supporter of the club.
Vince McKee with you here. Gorgeous night in Northeast Ohio, if you like rain. As it is a very wet and soaked atmosphere, actually, all joking aside. All right, 1-0. 1-0 as they stay in the soccer community. Large crowd tonight online joining us on the YouTube page. Want to thank them. Soccer fans all over the world enjoy the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Here comes FC. Here's a shot. It is just wide of the goal. Good look there by FC. Trying to sneak one in.
For Cleveland FC, number 17, Lucas Haka.
And 17, Mukas Haka in the game now. Lucas checks in. Cleveland FC kind of looking for some, second line energy here. They need something. Miller, look at that shot. Again from Milan. Good boot there, just wide. And you can see Milan checked in for the second half, and he's been tearing it up. Tussle near side to us. That was Lucas Hacks, who really got his arm tangled there. Take a look, also checking in at halftime. I'm going to do my best with this name. Number 19 for Chicago, Bukala Abduwala Omatos. Saw him check in, number 19 there. Wearing the long sleeves. So we might be nice and toasty in the box up here, fellas, but it must be kind of chilly down there as I'm seeing a lot of sleeves and gloves. It sounded like somebody was going to try a soccer chant for all about 4 seconds there and gave up. All right, here's Vinny Bell. Good turn by Bell. Nope, knocked away. This will out of play. This might be a corner kick for Cleveland, or it might just be a throw-in. Let's see where they mark this. Oh, they're going to mark it as a throw-in. All right, here's Nagucki, near side to us. Cleveland needs something, and they need it now. Here comes SC. Out of play, and now you're going to see a little stall ball from Chicago as they kind of reset the defense here. Get a deep breath. 69th minute upon us. Here's Nagucki inside. Up top, not much going on there. Saved.
Save Andres Vasquez.
So Andres Vasquez there. Really, that was like watching a little leaguer catch a fly ball in center field. Nice easy can of corn.
In the match for Chicago FC United, number 19, Abdulawab Almatos.
Technically the 5th shot on frame for Cleveland. Again, we heard PA announcer Sean Bartzik confirm it. It is Bukala Abduwala Almatost. Folks, been calling soccer about 8 years. I think I just found my new favorite name I've ever called. Bukala Abduwala. All right, FC has it. Looking really to put Cleveland behind the serious 8-ball here with another goal. Perez Jr. Mikey D. Vinny Bell. Nothing doing. Reset it up. Vasquez gives it the boot. 70th minute now. Again, folks, very little to no stoppage time. We're fastly approaching 20 minutes left in this. And really, Cleveland SC needs to figure something out. And they're going to need to figure it out quick. Time winding down. All right, 20 minutes to go. 1-0. Chicago FC leads it. I am Vince McKee. You are watching YouTube. And here we go. Cleveland with a run out. Can't get anything going. And that was Lucas Hacks with those fresh legs just checking in a little bit ago. Just trying to get something going there and couldn't. Here we go again, though. Corbin McAvenue, Vinny Bell. Vinny Bell now, looking over the defense. He wants some numbers. Bell, nope. Not sure what he was looking to do there. Oh, well, he's gonna get a whistle at least. All right. Vinny Bell with a smile on his face as he got the call there. And folks, as we said, we've seen 2 cards in this one. Sparovac and a Recchi. Both had cards, but really for the most part, been a clean game. I mean, Vinny Bell drew the foul there, but wasn't sure what he was trying to do. Now, Emir Saljevic, watch this, folks. Very good at these free kicks. I've seen him put several in, almost from this exact same spot. He's going to go over that wall in a lollipop motion. Boom. Oh, too high. It's not often Saljevic misses those. I think last year he took 9, made 8 of them. He is the free kick king here in Cleveland, but that one goes north of the goal. We got Amir Saljevic, a member going all the way back to that 2016 AFC Cleveland Championship team. Watch this now. Just too high. Well, more than just too high. That was quite too high, actually. Again, opening night here in March. A lot of work still to be done. 72nd minute in this one. Near side to us. Cleveland will set it up again. 73rd minute now. Cleveland SC still very much in it. One goal could be made up in a blink of an eye. Oh, here we go. Oh. As you guys recall a little bit earlier tonight, that one goal that was scored was a self-goal on Cleveland. And there it was. Chicago FC almost had one on themselves there. Vasquez, very alert. Here's Chicago, back at it. Knocked away, though, by Cleveland. Nope, back to Chicago. Oh! Good-looking chance there for Chicago, but just too far in front of that right foot. Vince McKee with you. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. See Bobby Canchar getting himself a drink of water there. Time running kind of thin here for Cleveland. Still a lot of it to go, though. Just need to work out a few angles. Here we are. Nagucki now, or to Canchar. Saw 25 checking the game there for Cleveland. Here we go with the chance, Saljevic. Nope. And really, you know, how much frustration might be coming into play here for Cleveland as they just have not had many good looks. Out of play there. Saveco. Well, they're going to call a whistle actually this. All right, back to Cleveland. Near side us is Corbin McAvenue. Good switch there. Here's Corbin. Again, Canchar goes to Saveco. He gets it taken away though, no call. Good aggressive defense by Chicago. Then immediately turn right back over. Not sure if it's fatigue or what, but a few sloppy plays in a row by both teams at that point. 1-0, 75th minute upon us. 15 minutes to go. Opening night here in Cleveland of their 2022 campaign. Would love to start off with a win, but right now they really need to get cooking on offense.
Hi all, do you want to look like the players and coaches of Cleveland SC?
Their side, they're looking
Local
for the cookie. They're
manufacturer,
coming into
United
it. Turn
Apparel
back
is a
over.
spot
Here's
for all
Chicago
goods Cleveland
FC.
SC. Make sure
Chicago
you check out
FC
the
with
website
it.
for all the best SC gear at
Jared Braver.
clevelandsc.com.
Out of play. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us. This is Vince McKee coming to you live on YouTube with U.S. Soccer. Bobby Canchar, far side over there to Saveco. It's kind of been the system thus far. Middle field there, Kieran Toland. Simic Avenue near side to us. Said Lucas Hacks checked in a little bit earlier tonight. Nothing. Chicago FC on top here. Taking this 1-0 advantage, they might be able to take it to the next round of Lamar Hunt Open Cup if Cleveland cannot figure out some form of offense pretty quickly here. Definitely missing the names of Rupel and Beck tonight. Midfield play there for Cleveland. McAvenue looking over the defense. Toland. Again, just not much going on. Cleveland keeping Chicago off the attack, but at the same time not really doing much attacking themselves. Back with it though comes FC. Let's see what they can do with it here. They have all the luxury to take their time. Milan. Well, Cleveland's going to take it away again, it looks like. We'll see. Yep, they do. All right, so Soljevic gets the turnover. As Isaiah Neves there. Another young man coming in for the second half. A lot of fresh legs being used tonight in the second half for both teams. FC with it. Prez Jr. Oh, Prez Jr. goes down, but the ball will stay with FC here. Yes, it does. Chicago with a chance right now, looking to set up shop. Alami. Now they go far side. This is danger for Cleveland. Let's see what Chicago can do with it here. Getting closer and closer, and there's the shot! Saved by Connor Cable. Woo.
Save Connor Cable.
There it was. It might not have been the best shot, but it was definitely a good looking one. Sixth shot on frame tonight for Chicago. Connor Cable, another diving save. He's had a few of them this evening. Back comes Milan, though. With Milan out there, Perez Jr., Magano. I mean, there's just a ton of talent on the Chicago team from top to bottom. Doesn't matter if they're a reserve or not. These guys can absolutely bring it. And here we go. Oh, knocked out of play. Excellent look there, though. That was Monir Alami. Right time, right positioning, but really Chicago couldn't pull it off. But man, did that look good. Let's take a look here now. Eventually gets into Alami here in a few moments, and he just couldn't finish it. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to a corner kick.
Chicago corner.
Corner kick here for Chicago with their 7th of the night. 7-3 advantage on that one. 80th minute, it's up. Oh, whoa! It will go out of play, and for a second there, maybe my eyes deceived me, but it looked like Cleveland SC just kind of froze and watched it go out of play. Interesting that no one even tried to go for the ball. I mean, I guess they don't have to. It's out of play, but just strange in general. All right, here we go. '81st minute of this one, 1-0. Chicago FC going from left to right on your YouTube screen. Up 1-0, red tops, gray trunks. Back comes Cleveland going from right to left, white tops, orange trim, orange numeral. Mech Avenue has it. Nope. Knocked away again by Cleveland, by Chicago FC. Back comes the United. Bobby Kanchar gets his foot in there. Gonna stay with the United. How far will Cable come up this time? Doesn't need to. Goes right to him. All right. 7 on the night. Shots on frame for Chicago. And as we said, it was the one that bounced off the foot of Kanchar that made him pay. Vince McKee with you here. Northeast Ohio, the location. Be more specific here, Berea, Ohio. About a good 10-minute trip from downtown, courtesy of good old 71 South. And from really this angle, it'd be 71 North. All right, here we go. Here's Cleveland trying to defend as Chicago look to set up shop again there, and they still will. Good spinning toe! Great shot! Rebound, no good! Excellent job there by, again, I'll say his name for about the 50th time tonight, Munir Alami. Tremendous job by Alami, almost made it 2-0. Cleveland, like a cat with 9 lives, continuing to escape. Look at this. See, this right here I thought was going to be the problem. Now Cleveland gets a good defense on that, and then off that rebound was Alami, who was then able to turn and make a kick directly on frame. As we didn't quite get the finish of that play, but again, Alami on that spin almost made it happen. And there's the official announcement of Toland in the game, number 25, checked in a little bit earlier. Okay, let's see if we can see it this time. So good spin there. Now watch Milani. Boom! I mean, if Connor Cable isn't in the exact spot he has to be, that's the goal. I'm telling you, folks, if Cable's either 3 feet to his left or 3 feet to his right, that's a goal all day, every day. Connor Cable, no more than right place, right time on that one, because I mean, definitely robbing Munir Alami of a goal. Alami just tremendous turn and kick on that one. Not often you see a play that good not find the back of the net. But now what can Cleveland do with this? They've been given numerous chances tonight. A little over 6 minutes to go in regulation. They just dodged another serious bullet. Can they get something out of this? Down 1-0, they need it badly, and they need it now. Here comes Cleveland. Far side from us. Soljevic dipping it down low, looking for the poacher in Bell. No good. Chicago will clear it. And Cleveland has to try a new approach, as this tremendous defense from Chicago has really taken Vinny Bell out of that position down low. They've completely neutralized Bell and just not even given him a chance to do anything. Man, that rain's pouring. You can just see it bouncing off the track outside of the field turf. Here we go. Chicago looking to put this one on ice.
SC number 15, Alex Robolinski.
Checking in for Cleveland with some more fresh legs, Alex Robolinski. All right, here we go, though, for Chicago. They could really take their time now. Andy Lomeni in there with it. And Andy knows he's going to have plenty of time to work. There's Milan. He's had himself a second half. Oh, there's some slipping, though. And as this field turf gets further and further soaked, you might see a bit of that. And again, that's why a 1-0 game means absolutely nothing. I mean, one goal is truly next to nothing in something like this. So all it's going to take is one slip, and Cleveland might have a chance. They need to stay with this. 5 minutes to go in regulation. Back comes Milan and Chicago with a look shot. Oh, up comes Connor Cable. Foot save. Ball stays with Chicago. Here's United. Knocked out of play by Saveco. No, chased down by Soljevic. Now out of play, and boy, oh boy, Connor Cable using his feet big time on that one. 9 shots on frame for Chicago. Yeah, big time stuff right now from Connor Cable. Got to give him credit there, using really every inch of his body tonight. 86th minute. Under 5 minutes to go. Not counting stoppage time. We've had 0 goals, 0 cards in the second half. 0 injuries really for the most part. Can't imagine there's going to be more than about a minute once we hit 90. Saveco out of play. Cleveland right now needs something big. Under 4 minutes to go in regulation. On a rainy night like this. Another look at that save by Cable here. Watch his feet. Bonk. Exact right time to time that slide. 87th minute now. Cleveland with it. Near side to us. Down the sidelines they go. Back comes. Well, I'll tell you what, right now, FC has a chance to blow this wide open and really put it away. They're going to salt some clock here. Here's Milan. Take their time out of play, and really, Chicago, no hustle to have to get over to get that loose ball. Why would you? Let that clock run at this point. Disappointing opening night for Cleveland. Down he goes. That's Jesus Perez Jr. there in the turf. Nothing more than a whistle. 88th minute underway. Vince McKee with you. Cleveland SC Soccer hosting United. Chicago FC looks very impressive tonight. All right, there's the defense there for Cleveland. Good look, though. Good opening between the 2 and the 3. Here we go. Shot.
Save,
Curve on that,
Cable.
though. Right to Connor Cable. Good looking look there, though, by Azu Milan. Just kind of went right to him. 88th minute wrapping up right now. Back to come again, though. Perez Jr. Here's Jesus. Knocked out by Toland. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation. Time running out on Cleveland. As now Chicago will have a corner kick here. And look at the official kind of telling Jesus to move it along a little bit. Can't say I blame him. Jesus Perez Jr. He's taking his time. Why wouldn't he? Fans, 11 shots on frame tonight. 8 corner kicks for Chicago. Knocked away by Cleveland again. A little over a minute to go. Vinny Bell here. Cleveland's going to need punches and bunches at this point. To Saveco, needs to keep it in play. He does. I think this was off of Chicago. It was. All right, here's Vinny Bell. Bell with the throw in. High drama time now here in Cleveland. The urgency is strong. Here's Mikey D. Durechik. Can he get a look? He does. Shot goal! This one finds the back of the net. And that, my friends, is what we call high drama from Maria tonight. Mikey D. Cleveland with their backs against the wall. And if you had those dinner plans, cancel them now. Because we're playing a lot of soccer tonight. My goodness, my gracious. Mikey D. Holy smokes. For Cleveland, only their fourth, let me get a good look at this. Actually sixth shot on goal on the night. And Mikey D just kind of willed that one in. Watch the Rechik here. So Mikey D has one look at it, right foot, boom, right off the corner there. Tremendous job. Was not going to be able to take it straight on. Was looking for that angle. He found it. Now we're in stoppage time, and we're going to be, unless there's something crazy here, but let's see what happens. Down goes United. They're going to get a goal kick
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, we have reached stoppage
Or free
time.
kick, my apologies.
The official time
Still,
will be kept on the
here
field
we
by
go.
the officials.
High drama again. Cleveland uses almost 90 full minutes to score. And if you like watching soccer in the rain, tonight's your night. Because we're about to get some extra minutes. Tournament action, that's how it goes. Here we go. Chacon, save Cable.
Save Connor
And again,
Cable.
really just a hook kick right at him. Not much looking. Another smoke bomb set off here in Cleveland. All right, there it is. 7 shots on frame. Folks out there in YouTube land, I hope you like the sound of my voice, because you're going to get some extra minutes of it tonight, apparently. Unless Cleveland can sneak one in here, but unbelievable job by Cleveland to force what appears to be an overtime coming. SC has it. Lucas Hacks, suddenly full of energy is this Cleveland crowd. Down goes United. One apiece. Lamar Hunt, U.S. Open Cup, first round action tonight. Tolan with it. He's looking for McAvenue out of play. And I'd have to believe we're headed for a whistle any second here. The signal end of regulation. We'll see. A little jostling for the ball there. Possession back to United. There's Saljevic. United may get one last look at it here. Looks like they will. Chicago, inside they go. Looking for a good spin. Oh, was looking to take a shot off that right foot. Couldn't do it. Cleveland SC, no whistle yet. I'm shocked there hasn't been a whistle to end this regulation. But hey, here we are. Vinny Bell, can you chase it down? Nope, and that will do it. Thought I heard a whistle. I did. I'm almost positive I did. Oh, maybe I'm just hearing things. All right. Play on, I guess. Could have swore I heard a whistle. All right, boot it away. Here's Chicago with it. Out of play. If it's off Cleveland, this is a corner kick, and this is really a shot for Chicago to win the game here in unbelievable dramatic fashion. But they catch this.
SC United corner.
And Chicago on the night, as we've been tracking these. Corner kick number 9, they've done absolutely nothing with the first 8. This could be some high drama. There it is! Oh, shot on goal! Connor Cable to save the game for Cleveland with his right hand. Holy smokes. What a shot. First time all night Chicago did anything with a corner kick, and it was almost brilliant. In the middle again, here's a header. That's got to be, that time I heard about 4 whistles. Yep, thought so. Look at this. That's a fan in the crowd going crazy with the whistle. There. All right, fans. Sit tight. One apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of regulation.
Vince McKee with you. Take one last look at this. This is incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having 2 15-minute halves, so stay in your seats. It's going to be a great ride.
Nice looking shot there. Pau Matusha-Kun and Connor Cable right where he needed to be to swat that one away.
Ladies and gentlemen, also, if the game is tied after two 15-minute halves, we will be going to PKs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Cleveland SC as we start extra time. Cleveland SC corner.
Welcome back here. One apiece, early moments of extra play. Vince McKee with you. Now here's how they do it, fans. It's not sudden death. They do 2 full 15 minutes of extra play. If still tied, then they resort to penalty kicks after that. Whistle there. As we said a little bit earlier tonight, both these teams come in with some deeper benches. That's going to certainly be something to watch for here and helps them both tremendously. Rain continues to pour. Stop down there. Pitch side for a little bit there between the end of regulation and the beginning of extra play. And I can tell you, fans, it is definitely getting cold as well. Both teams certainly feeling it. Vince McKee with you here on the U.S. Soccer YouTube channel. First of 8 games right now going on with this Lamar Hunt Cup over the next couple nights. A lot of fun for soccer fans. Here comes Chicago with a chance. Good switch there. Shot out of play. This should be a corner kick, but Jesus Perez Jr. has really looked good tonight. Did it again there. And fans, just to kind of walk you through it, that first goal in the 18th minute off the foot of Kanchar, the defenseman for Cleveland, which led to a goal
corner
for Chicago. Here's the corner. It's up, headed over, and this will go back to Cleveland. For Chicago, that was their 10th corner kick. But to kind of finish that point, that's been it for Chicago. They've had some great looks tonight. Connor Cable with a few absolutely incredible saves with his tippy toes and his fingertips, quite frankly. Now on Cleveland's end, they haven't really done much. They've had a few looks here and there, few and far between, but it was really both times Mikey Durechik. The goal that he missed in the first half that looked good, he had a blast that just went a little bit to the left with a heck of a shot. And then really, I mean, my goodness, in the 90th minute with time almost completely out for Cleveland, it was Mikey challenging the goalkeeper, Vasquez, one-on-one there and just beating them. So again, fans, settle in. Now we suddenly have a long way to go here. 2 15-minute halves. We're only about 6 minutes into the first half of the overtime. And as we said, if still tied, you could expect some penalty kicks. Something really in playoff history for Cleveland SC, they are no stranger to. They've won actually 2 NPSL playoff games on penalty kicks over the last couple of years. So certainly something that is not really going to rattle them, and that's why you've also seen guys like Soljevic, Vinny Bell, and Mikey Durechik stay out there, as those are really their big 3 for penalty kicks. I remember a couple years ago in the regional championship for Cleveland, between injuries, red cards, substitutions, and just all kinds of mayhem, They were down to when they did the penalty kicks after double overtime against Detroit. Now this is back in 2019 when this happened. They were so low on strikers, they ended up having their goalkeeper at the time, Super Mario Musa, take one of the penalty kicks for them. So I don't think Connor Cable is somebody we could expect that from, but you never know. Again, with guys like Savecko still out there, Mikey D, Vinny Bell, Admir Saljevic, I would imagine those four in that rotation. But here comes Detroit. They don't, excuse me, Chicago. They do not want to hear about penalty kicks. Chicago with a real chance here now, looking to set it up on Cleveland. Zoo Milan checked in at halftime. Has been a force out there ever since. Fans tonight as vocal as ever. As you can hear him in the background there. Little discussion with the refs, not real sure what it's about. Fans getting restless, getting soaked. Just to watch these guys stand around and talk for a minute, not overly sure. Oh, now we got near side dust, my apology. As we have a player down for Chicago. See him working on cramps there. Milan and Magno. Looks like they're going to bring out the trainer here as well. They are. All right, fans, sit tight. Vince McKee with you. U.S. Soccer YouTube.
Maybe don't forget the foul he just committed. Make it foul.
Cleveland started tonight with Vinny Bell, Bobby Canchar, Chris Savecko, Mikey D, Danny Koniarczyk, Corbin McAvenue, Alec Nagucki, Andrew Nichols, Admir Saljevic, again, Philip Sparvik, Sparvik has since exited in for Lucas Hacks. Sparvik, too, really only one of two players tonight to draw a yellow card. As Chicago had one from Amin Ariraki. All right, resets it up. Jesus Perez Jr. looking to move the line there for Chicago. It's up in the air. Admir Saljevic will clear it. Back to midfield at least, but Detroit FC is still on the attack. Oh my goodness, did it again. Chicago FC. Ever since I mentioned that playoff game in Detroit, now I got Detroit on the brain. But Chicago FC. And now they're going to see how to play. Cleveland FC with it now. Quite a few backups in this game at this point. Gabriel Piro, Kieran Tolan, Benjamin Hirschko, all in the game right now for Cleveland as they've really emptied the bench. McAvenue is still out there though. And again, fans, if you're looking for guys to score on Cleveland SC here, really gonna have to take a long, hard look at McAvenue. Certainly Vinny Bell Admir Saljevic, and Mikey D as kind of the top 4 scoring threats. And maybe we get something out of Savecka on the defensive end. Good job there by Chicago. Out of play though. In the 12th minute of the first half of extra play. But again, there was a long break there with that injury, so. Oh! Good physical play there by Lucas Hacks, but they're going to call him for the hip check. You saw the official kind of sprint there for a second. I think maybe he thought Lucas was going to try something, but actually, great job of sportsmanship, quite frankly, as he went over and shook his hand. So right there, just kind of slammed right into him. Guys gotta love when they throw their hands up like I didn't do it, but we got you on camera. All right, Mikey D throws it in to Vinny Bell. Might go out of play for a corner. It does. All right, here's a chance for Cleveland. Oh, no, never mind. To me, it looked like it was certainly out on Chicago, but guess not. Might be time to get that contact lens subscription just a little bit stronger. Heads up there. Oh, good job there by Saljevic to chase that down. Now he finds Vinny Bell. Just too far, though. And Vinny Bell almost looks like he's running out of gas out there at this point. A little under 2 minutes to go in this first half of extra play. And you can tell, I mean, opening night, what a night to go double overtime on these guys. And of course, I call it double overtime because it's 2 halves, but it's just 1 overtime. Still, 30 minutes is a long, long time to play. We've already played 90. This one should roll out of play, and it does. Chicago here going far side. Now we're going to cut through that middle with Perez. And Cable.
Saves Connor Cable.
Cleveland looking for the long ball there to Vinny Bell. Leads to a collision between 2 players and a whistle. Mikey D, but this should stay with Chicago, and it does. Some extra minutes tonight. Chicago versus Cleveland. Perez Jr. goes to the outside, and that ball will be knocked out of play. That was Peter Olson, who's been in there from the start. Olson started for the United tonight and has played the distance. For that matter, I mean, so has Perez Jr. along with names like Monir Alami, Amin Araki. And as you said, I mean, really checking in that half and being all over the place thus far for Chicago has been Azu Milan. All right, folks, so technically, if my math skills are correct, and they often are, we have reached the full allotted 15 minutes of this into the extra time of the first half of extra time. Stoppage time. It's always a bad night when I have to do math, folks. All right, here we go. Can Chicago sneak something in here before they turn the field around one more time? This has been the goal where all the actions happen. Both goals have happened down at this end of the pitch. There's one whistle. And all right, that will do it for the first half of extra play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first 15 minutes. It'll be a brief intermission.
I am Vince McKee, and I'll be right back. All right, fans, Vince McKee back with you. Want to thank Rob Chappelle there of Madison for that shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second 15
on
minutes.
Twitter. Appreciate that.
After this is still tied 1-1. We will go to PK.
It is right. It is always a bad night when I have to do math, folks. Absolutely. All right, here we go. One apiece. Second extra play time upon us. Vince McKee with you. And we have one fan still left out there having herself a good time. One lone screamer. Or is that a siren? I couldn't tell. I think it's a fan. All right. Here we are. 15 minutes left. And fans, remember, this is not sudden death. So if a team scores here early, obviously it's not over. With it being the middle of March, pouring rain here in Cleveland, Ohio, you'd have to believe karma has us headed for extra kicks. All right, corner kick time. Admir Soljevic will take it.
Cleveland corner.
Going to my handy-dandy notebook here. Corner kick number 4 for Cleveland. Here's Soljevic to the box. Down goes Vinny Bell. Cleveland might be able to maintain possession out of this, though. They do. Lucas Hacks. Hacks now to the middle. Inside to Torian. No good. No whistle. Referee, official swallowed his whistle on that one. Fans wanted to call. Soljevic will keep it with Cleveland, though. Again, gotta hand it to these Cleveland fans. Came out in droves tonight. They're sticking this out in the pouring rain. Oh, it's a goal! This one finds the back of the net. Excellent job by Cleveland. And right there, we've talked about it all night long for Cleveland. We call him the poacher, Vinny Bell. We'll take a look at this one, but again, he's called the poacher for a reason, folks. Vinny Bell finds the perfect spot to stand and makes it happen. All right, look at the throw in from Saveco. Good turn here. And then the poacher does what a poacher does. Boom! Finds the back of the net. 2-1. And Chicago FC, the United, has to be asking themselves at 89 minutes in, we had a lead. We had the bus warmed up to go to Madison. But you know what? Cleveland had another idea about it. And just like that, 2-1. Wow. All right, Cleveland SC having themselves a night. And I'll tell you what, Vinny Bell, the wily veteran, been with the NPSL club since really the mid-2010s, whatever you want to call them, 2014, 2015, has that experience. And I've often said he looks like a football linebacker playing soccer because of what he does. He knows how to use his body, positions himself perfectly, and did it again there. All right, fans. Now you want to look at that clock. That clock's important. Once you get to the 1:20 mark, then stoppage time of extra time begins. So a little under 12 minutes left of this particular overtime frame. Here we go now. Vince McKee with you on the call as Cleveland SC has it. Suddenly in the lead after playing from behind almost the entire matchup. 2-1. Cleveland out on top. The Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. A beautiful night here in Northeast Ohio for soccer. Cleveland going from left, nope, Chicago, I'm sorry, going from left to right. Red tops, gray trunks, white numerals. Cleveland going from right to left. Orange trunks, white tops, orange numerals. Everybody doing a fantastic job tonight. Want to shout out again our camera crew, our engineers in from Houston. Everybody on their A game opening night here in Cleveland. And I'll tell you what, this crew, we're in mid-season form. Here we go. That siren going off, either a fan cheering or a nearby accident on the freeway. We're going to hope for the former. Now we got some more whistles. As you can see, that little ball girl there, she looks extremely cold. What a trooper. All right, Mikey D now on the pitch. Might be a bit of a mild cramp. Official waving for something there. I'll tell you what, not just for soccer, but basketball, numerous sports, they have that spray that they use for cramps a lot of times. But in this kind of weather, I don't know if that's even going to have an effect. See it in basketball all the time. So Mikey D going to go over there. Now Cleveland really can't expect, because he walked off, so they can't expect Chicago to hold up here. Chicago can keep playing. They can throw it in and get this going here. I mean, I don't believe there's a role in soccer for politeness. Now, if Cleveland is going to make a substitution, then yes, they do have to hold, and that appears what they are doing. And there it is. All right, so he is coming in. Number 5, I believe, is Benjamin Hirschko. All right, that's it for Cleveland. They pretty much used the entire bench. Actually, they did a jersey switch pregame. It's actually now Kokel Manami. So Kokel Manami checks in the game. And there's a yellow card for the sake of having a yellow card, as Lucas Hacks decided to talk some trash for whatever reason. Got right
Yellow
in
card's
the
been issued
face
to number 17, Lucas Haka.
of the United player. I don't know why. I don't think they were exchanging recipes. But look at Gian Magno gets right up in the face of Hacks, but Hacks walks away with the card. All right, then. U.S. Soccer with you tonight. The U.S. Soccer YouTube page. Vince McKee on the call. Having a good old time tonight. In the 113th minute, not counting all that stoppage time. It's been a long one, folks, but it's been a fun one. Cleveland battling all the way back. Fell behind fairly quickly in that 18th minute. And I'll tell you what, Chicago spent a good portion of that second half trying to make it 2-0. Did everything possible to make it 2-0. Connor Cable, numerous terrific saves. And I mean, they just wouldn't go in, but Connor Cable using his his fingertips, his tippy toes, his fingernails, everything he could to stop a ball, he did. Gotta hand it to Connor Cable of Cleveland SC, the goalkeeper, in the second half, because this game very easily at times could have been 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. But can he do it again? Because here we go, because here comes Chicago. Did I speak too soon? Shot! Way right. Number 14, that is Alon Rubio. Again, fans, if you can see my score sheet, almost every single name on the sheet of paper has been circled, meaning everybody and their brother has been inserted into this game. Far right on that one. Vince McKee with you. Cleveland 2, Chicago 1. Here we go. Booted up by Cable. Head ball there again by Hack. Alan Rubio has it. Now here we go, where it's Chicago with the unbelievable sense of urgency. We saw it from Cleveland in that 89th minute, and here we go now. Roles are reversed. This time around, it's Chicago feeling that urgency. Again, fans, all 3 goals tonight scored on that north end of the field, that north end zone where Baldwin Wallace plays football here, Breedman Park High School plays football here. So that end zone there, as I like to call it, that north end zone has seen all 3 goals tonight. That could spell trouble for the United. 2-1. 5 minutes left. That may be the final substitution that Chicago has on their roster. I'm running out of numbers here. All right, here we go. Time running down. Under 5 minutes of extra time remaining. Not regulation, but we'll call it overtime. 5 minutes left of overtime. The amount of stoppage time we'll see after that shouldn't be a ton. I'm going to say 2 minutes tops.
Into the match for Chicago FC United, number 24, Max Todd.
And that is, in fact, number 24, Max Todd, checking into the game. Into the match, as the soccer world loves to call it. But no matter if you want to call this a match or a game or a contest or whatever, it's been a real beaut tonight. Here's Saljevic. Knocked out of play. This ball should stay with Cleveland. Let's see here. Cleveland will get the corner kick.
Cleveland SC corner.
For Cleveland SC, this is going to be corner kick number 5 on the night. Oh, and I've seen them do this on numerous occasions. They play a little stall ball here. Instead of taking a corner kick, really just kind of playing with it. That's going to backfire a little bit, as they really couldn't do what they wanted to continue to kick it out of bounds a few times, out of play, but that didn't happen. Now it goes out of play and back to Cleveland. Cleveland 2, Chicago 1. As we enter in the twilight of this game, fans getting their money's worth, getting some free action on top of what they paid for. It's been incredible. Opening night here in Cleveland. Cleveland SC just looked stagnant for most of this match. Came back in the end. Now they're moments away from pulling this off, but again, we've seen this lineup of Magno, Alami, Arcare, Perez, and now Todd in the game. A lot of speed for Chicago. This one's got to play. Again, Connor Cable in no hurry to get to this one. Local time almost 10 to 10 here on the East Coast. Thank you from wherever you're joining us from tonight. We appreciate it very, very much. Game kicked off about 7:15, so it's been a long night in the rain. But it might be a long drive home for the United if they see this one slip away, which really looked for a long time that they had in the bag. Chicago looking for any opening they could find here. Good job there by Vinny Bell, sacrificing his body. Good positioning by Saljevic to knock it away. Looking for a long ball there, as that's Kokal Manami in the game from Cleveland. Out of play again. A little over 30 seconds to go in overtime before we get to stoppage time. Possibly penalty kicks, but right now it looks like we might not need them. But Chicago, headed out by Cleveland. Chicago looking to make me eat my words on that comment. Let's see what they can do here. Perez Jr. goes down, no call. Stays with United. Chicago United. As we wrap up the second overtime right now, the second half of overtime, I should say. Chicago has a chance though, folks. Buckle in. Here comes United. Good two-man action there. Perez Jr. knocked out of play. Good job there by Corbin McAvenue. He started for Cleveland tonight, and he's gone the distance. Now we are officially into extra time. Here we go again. Buckle your seats, folks. You cut this kind of drama with a knife. Booted away, Cleveland. This is big for Cleveland, because this kills a lot of time regardless. That takes some serious time off the clock, even if you're not even going to make a real threat out of it. It doesn't matter. There we go. March Madness has begun here in Cleveland, and we're talking about the March Madness that the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup brings. Vinny Bell swipes it away for Cleveland. Magno goes outside to Peterson. Chicago with a chance here. They need a spin and look for the opening right now. Can they turn it? Head ball! Oh my goodness! Oh my gracious! Connor Gable looks up to the heavens with a big save. And fans, that might not do it. But my goodness, was that close. Connor Cable looking up to the soccer gods on that one. Woo-wee. Thought for sure that was going in. Quick replay here. Chicago advances it in live play. But yeah, I mean, Connor Cable, right place, right time. Here comes Chicago again. They're not going away without a fight. Yikes.
Chicago corner.
Here we go, Chicago trying to rush this. It's Isaiah Neves. Here's Neves to the middle. Booted away. Soljevic. The whistle blows. And this one is over. A thrilling finish in Cleveland as we go extra time in the Lamar Hunt Cup. All right, I'll let that steamboat pass on by. And your final score, Cleveland 2, Chicago 1. I am Vince McKee. Thank you for listening.
Chicago FC United 1. Your Cleveland